Recently, the racist Nutjob uploaded a 20-second video which focused around him filming a white homeless person who was sleeping on the streets. Now, his video, in my opinion, which was being used for the intentions to promote and grow his agenda of hatred towards white people, has to be one of the lowest things that he has done on his channel, and that is a fucking high goal to beat. Basically, the video in question featured him filming this guy without his consent due to how he was asleep, basically laughing at him and mocking him because he was homeless. He was laughing at the guy, who, keep in mind, may be on the street due to no fault of his own, because he has white skin.
It's a representation of America going down. Look, Esau living in a box.
Now again, I'm just going to be honest here. This has to be one of the lowest things that he has done on his channel. Using the misfortune of another person simply because of his skin colour to encourage this idea that apparently America is going down and that his little black fuck buddies are going to take over and put us into slavery. Now, in the comment section of that video, I did leave a comment saying that his video was pretty disgusting and that the sooner his racist channel is taken down, the fucking better, because at this point I don't fucking care what he has to say to me, because most of his responses to me are just repeated propaganda or just empty threats of violence. I mean, recently he found my last video about him and threatened me again, saying he was going to kick the living dog shit out of me and that I wouldn't dare to say all this to him on the street, which is completely wrong, because I would be more than happy to walk up to him on the street and tell him he's a racist nutjob and explain why his ideologies are fucking bullshit. But due to how we live in different countries, there are some slight issues with that, because he is so brainwashed into his beliefs and ideologies that he doesn't want to listen to anyone else who has an opposing opinion. He will just class you as wrong and evil, and when that doesn't work, he will just throw a temper tantrum like an angry child who can't get his own way, and just start threatening you. What are you going to do about it? I mean, what are you going to do about it? I mean, I don't see you coming up to me on the street, so what are you going to do about it? That's right, shut your mouth. I just love how defensive he gets when people question his ideologies. Anyway, that's enough of me just talking about him. Let's move on to his response to my response of his 20-second video.
Fuck you and him. Nobody cares when it's our people. They just blame it on us for being poor and homeless.
So apparently it's our fault once again, because it's always our fault, like how it's my fault his videos are taken down for hate speech when the videos in question were fucking hate speech. It's apparently my fault and the homeless guy's fault in this situation, because apparently no one cares about when it's his people on the street, because we just blame them apparently. Yeah, you guys are having it so rough, ain't ya? I mean, look at you guys with your high valued phones and tech and how you have a roof over your head where you can live and sleep. Why should we feel sorry for homeless people who are white when you guys have the real problems in life? Get a fucking life, mate. You have a home, you have food, you have electricity, you have gas, you have phones, you have a bed to sleep in, and you have a home to live in. Stop trying to play the victim, mate, because you are far from the fucking victim. Stop trying to act like you are the one we should feel sorry for when you mock someone for being homeless because of their skin colour. Because I highly doubt if this person was black, you would be laughing. You would be fucking outraged by it. But apparently, it's not the same when the homeless guy is white. Actually, it's a joke when the homeless person is white. Also, I find it pretty funny how he has come to the conclusion that everybody doesn't care about black people being on the street, even when he has no fucking idea himself about the opinions of the billions of people living on this planet and their views towards people being homeless. And again, why should I feel sorry for you? Are you homeless? Are you sleeping on the street, worried about if you would survive the night? Are you worried about violent thugs beating you up while you sleep or stealing your stuff? Are you worried about dying on the street? No, you're not, because you're living carefree. You got money, you got a home, you got a bed, more than this guy will probably have for years to come. But yet, you want me to think that you are the victim. You want to act like you are having it worse. You call for the deaths of gay people. You threaten those who disagree with you. You want to stone kids and kill women and beat children black and blue. Why the fuck should I feel sorry for you? You are scum. Absolute scum. This guy is trying to force and spread his vile, selfish hatred upon society, which he keeps classing as the truth because his little Bible said so. You can go on about how the scripture said so, but you can't prove its existence. You can't prove that your higher power exists. You can't even prove the connections between the quotes in the scripture and what you keep fucking sprouting on the street. The truth is, you're a fear-mongering preacher who can't prove the shit he keeps trying to encourage. Now, there are many different opinions on the topic of homelessness, but the last thing I would do, no matter what my opinions would be, is to film and mock someone who is living rough on the street just so my fan base can laugh at them. Because, just like the racist Nutjob, most of the people in his fan base are horrible people. His fan base will eat up anything that the racist Nutjob gives them, while writing comments going on about how killing people based on their sex, race and beliefs are perfectly okay. You are doing perfectly well for yourself. The only problem you seem to have is not being able to keep your fucking mouth shut. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you have your own opinions, leave them down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'm now flying.